Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd just like to talk about two horror movie DVDs that I picked up recently. They're both actually part of the same story, the same short franchise. Now the first one was made in 1981 and the second one was made in 2022. So I'll talk about the first one first, but before I say anything else, I'll just show you the two movies. So we've got Dark Night of the Scarecrow, 1981, and then you've got Dark Night of the Scarecrow Part 2. So to get things underway, I'll just read you the blurb at the back of Dark Night of the Scarecrow. Then I'll give you my thoughts on the movie as a whole. Okay, when young Mary Lee Williams is found viciously mauled, all hell breaks loose in a small rural town. A vicious postmaster, Otis B. Hazelrig, leads a gang of bigots in pursuit of the suspect. A mentally challenged friend, you've got to laugh at some of these names. Mentally challenged friend, Bub Orissa, finding him hiding inside a scarecrow. They exact brutal mob justice, only to discover a tragic mistake. Now, a strange apparition stalks the land, seeking each of them out as the legend of the Scarecrow begins. So that's the synopsis, guys, of the first one, Dark Night of the Scarecrow. It's just got a couple of special features on here, guys, if you want to just freeze your screens and take those in there. Right, okay, so on to my thoughts now on the movie as a whole. Unfortunately, guys, I didn't care for this movie at all. I found it very slow. I didn't like the story. You didn't really see much of the Scarecrow. All in all, I don't think I'll be keeping this in my collection. This is another example of being taken in by a cover. Just look at that cover. I know a lot of people have spoke very highly of this movie over the years, but then again, you've got people that didn't like it, and I'm in that category. I didn't like it at all. I thought the story was slow, very interminable. The characters didn't really stand out, and with it being a made-for-TV movie, it was very, very mild as well. So I actually found myself falling asleep, just over halfway through the movie, and that's how much it held me interest. Yeah. So all in all, I was very disappointed with this Dark Night of the Scarecrow. Okay, so that's me review of the first movie. Okay, now on to the second one now, guys, the sequel, which was made a good 40 years after that one. Yeah, and this is Dark Night of the Scarecrow 2. Right, okay, again, I'll just read you the plot synopsis, that'll give you my thoughts on the movie as a whole. Okay, so a dark terror lies just below the surface of the small town. Chris Reimer and their young son Jeremy have settled in. One day, while looking for Jeremy, she comes upon a weathered old scarecrow, and realizing it's only an inert effigy. She tells it's her secret for being there. Now, suddenly, after 40 years, a dark terror stalks the cornfields. Is it on a mission of revenge, or is it protecting Chris from outside threats? The legend of the Scarecrow continues. Yeah, this was even worse. I have to say, guys, this was even worse than the first one. Yeah, I didn't like this movie one little bit. Total waste of money, and I'm afraid it'll be joining the other one. I'm afraid it'll be joining the other one on eBay. Yeah, it's got any special features actually. It's just that's all it is, guys. Yeah, very, very disappointed with this. There's one particular scene in it as well, which you thought was a bit crazy. The main protagonist, the young woman, she goes into the field. At the beginning of the movie, she goes into the field and she starts talking to the Scarecrow, saying things like, "You're the only person I can tell this to," blah blah blah, and she says, I know you won't say anything, I know it's just between you and me. And then later on, she goes back into the field and starts talking to the Scarecrow again. The camera stays focused on her face, and then she starts saying to the Scarecrow, "I thought you were my friend. Even you have deserted me." But then when the camera moves away from the woman's face and it goes onto the the Scarecrow, we find that the bloody Scarecrow isn't there. She's just talking to an empty, just sort of like an empty pole. It was just a stupid movie, guys. It really was. I think this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, Yeah, if I were ever to compile a top 20 worst horror movie, worst horror movies, this would be right there, guys. I'm telling you now. It was just a load of tosh from start to finish, and as I say, no redeeming quality at all. And again, just like the first one, I was foxed by the by the cover and that, and some of the reviews and that. But I have heard a lot of people say this is it's not as good as the sequel. But I thought I'd give the two of them a chance in that. I was going to get the Blu-rays, but they were both quite expensive, so I opted to get the DVDs just to make sure. And that I'm very glad I did, actually, because I could have laid out 25 quid on the bloody Blu-rays, and it'd been, I would have wasted my money. So so as I say, I'm going to give both of these movies. Well, I'll give that one maybe a 4 out of 10 for the ever so slightly better story, and I'm going to give this one nothing out of 10. Yeah, absolutely nothing. It was complete and utter rubbish from start to finish, and the characters were a load of crap. There's just no story to it at all, and that Where's the nearest rubbish bin? Yeah, there's no story to it at all, guys. I was very, very disappointed in it. There's been much better Scarecrow movies than these two. Much better. Even some of the modern Scarecrow movies. But I think these, definitely the worst, and that, especially that one. So I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend you getting these. I think it'd be wasted. I think it'd be wasting your money, guys. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, that's my review of the Dark Knight of the Scarecrow from 1981 and the sequel Dark Knight of the Scarecrow from 2022. Okay, guys. Have you seen either of these movies, or both of them? Leave your comments down below. I'd be very interested, to read what you thought of them. But I didn't like them, guys. As I say. So they're both. They've both been slung on eBay. So there you go, guys. That's my review of the two Dark Knight of the Scarecrow movies. Okay. Oh, before I go, I've got just one or two things I'd like to tack on. First of all, I was very, very pleased when I went into HMV in Liverpool yesterday, and I finally got the slipcover edition of Last Night in Soho. Just look at that, guys. 4K as well. So I don't need the Blu-ray slipcover now. So I'll be putting the Blu-ray on eBay. So yeah, I'm really made up. Yeah, I love this movie, guys. As you know, I won't talk too much about it because because I've already done a review of it. Yeah. So there you go. So I was really excited to get that yesterday. So on 4K as well. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. And also, while I was in HMV in Liverpool yesterday, I picked up this Charles Bronson movie, Murphy's Law. Another great slipcover, guys. Just look at that. Fantastic, yeah. And some great special features there, guys, if you want to freeze your cameras and take those in. Yeah, so I'm building up my Charles Bronson collection. So this is another one. Yeah, I've already got this on DVD. So I've got the box set of Charles Bronson's, actually. So once I get them all, on Blu-ray, I'll sell that on eBay. Okay, guys, well, that's it. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and all going well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks.